Hello, welcome back to Kinlaig. It's been a little while since we've been on here. Actually, we are starting off by leasing a couple of fields. Now, annoyingly, I've just covered it up. This is costing us about £130 a month per field. Then we're also leasing Mark Thor's modded root crop harvester. So this will do onions. And that cost us about 20 grand to lease. So our money has gone down rather a lot. If you want this, it is on his Discord. It is only therefore available for PC. It's a Mark Thor version, so it's a bit cheaper than the base game Roper, and it goes a bit quicker. So yeah, there's a bunch of benefits, I guess. It is a little bit fun trying to run it at 12 miles an hour. So you will see me occasionally only use it at 6 because it's quite fast. The nice thing, it holds 100,000 litres, so I've not really got to worry too much about trailering the onions that are in these fields. Did I say we've got 2 fields of onions now? And my plan is to store them in the field until we can sell them. I'm not going to be bagging them or palletizing them because the cost of the palletizing machine is pretty much all the money we've got left, and I don't think it's worth it. To kind of break even, we're going to need about 100,000 litres anyway. I think it was. We need a decent crop off of these 2 fields. So that's for leasing the kit. So yeah. The field leasing mod, let's start there. I spoke about it a little bit on the last Maypole video, but so this is costing us, I think it's about it's around £150 per month per field that I've leased, which doesn't sound a lot, but in the UK it costs about £200 per £250 per hectare per year to lease farmland. These fields are just over a hectare each, so actually, compared to real world field leasing costs, it's quite a lot cheaper. The rest of the costs in farm sim are variable compared to real world, so I'm going with it. I don't care. And we need more land. So I have also rolled the grass that we planted, and the texture looks really weird. It almost looks like it's got like mulched wheat or something on it. It's kind of weird. Anyway, let's ignore that because Giants fixed the game. It still makes me chuckle. Anyway, yeah. So we're going to get a ton of onions off of here. Well, hopefully several tons of onions, because that way it'll be profitable. And there was no way when I recorded the footage for this, when you're seeing this, probably like a couple of weeks ago, when I'm recording the voiceover, possibly a week ago. It's taken me a while to turn this round, and probably by the time I do the next one of these, I might have a few of these stacked up. Just kind of how it worked. And probably I'm recording this voiceover about a week before you're going to see this video, because this is part of me stacking stuff up before I go on holiday, and I keep rabbiting on about that, but just in case. And there's a good reason that I mention that, because I'm now going to talk about Season Pass 2, because this is the first video I'm recording after that's come out and after the embargo around the information that we had as partners beforehand, so I can talk about that. Now, as a Giants partner, and the normal partners didn't really get any information in advance, but as a bronze partner, we got the kind of like the stuff that was in the article in advance. So we knew it was only going to be a 2-part DLC plus the map at the end. And that was kind of a, is that right? Question. And then a subsequent, is the DLC going to be cheaper? Question. And yeah, you've probably watched a few videos by now, and if you go on the website or if you're on console and you compare them, right now they cost the same amount. Season Pass 1 and Season Pass 2 cost the same, and I recorded a ranty video the first time because I looked and they're the same, and it's like, well, you know, this is really bad value for money. And we'd been told as partners that Season Pass 2 was going to be cheaper than Season Pass 1. And a bunch of people jumped on Discord and were like, well, you said it was going to be cheaper, and it's not. And it was pointed out that actually until like 2 weeks ago, the year one season pass was €45. So we're just going to dump these in the field. Because that seems a good way to store them. We'll have the fun of picking them up afterwards, but anyway. Yeah, so it was pointed out that it was previously €45, and so they then re-recorded my video, having literally just uploaded. I was literally waiting for it to process on YouTube, and I went into Discord and spotted this, so didn't release it, re-recorded it. And the whole question as to whether it's good value or money for or not is a personal choice. Do you feel the content you are likely to get is worth the money you're going to spend? And I've spoken about, for me, buying the DLCs if I was just a player is not good value for money. Because I've thought back more, and to a serious level, this map, the tractor that I'm using on this map, and the lime spreader, I think are the only things that I've used from the season pass to play the game. I've used other bits to make promotional content and maybe to do the odd tutorial. So if I'd spent the £40 ish on the season 1 pass, and the fact that I have more than one copy of it, that's a different matter because that's for a different reason. It's incredibly bad value for money. Because someone called me out in the comments on that, saying that they thought it was good value for money. Personally, for me, it's not. I haven't used the Nexat pack. I've installed it and I made one video on it to try and promote it as part of its release. Prairies and Plains, likewise. The Mercedes one, in the future I expect I will use bits of that. But with how I play quite slowly, haven't yet. And you've seen what I've used from the Highlands fishing one so far. As a content creator, it's different because I get money out of the videos that I make from them. So it's a different equation, but as if I was a pure player, bad value for money. And so that's why I said you should consider it as a player, if it's good value for money or not for you. And, you know, like when I was playing FS19, I was buying the individual packs. That appealed to me when they were on sale on Steam. And I didn't have every single one because not all of them appealed to me. And that may be better for you. It may not be. Yeah, and the communication was really bad. And if you think that the intent is to use partners we're essentially supposed to be salespeople, and very badly paid salespeople. Now, you could say that reflects the fact that we're not very good at sales, but either way, giving us accurate information should be important so we can accurately reflect your product. And they're not doing that, and that really is very frustrating. Yeah, so, and I've browsed Facebook a little bit, and now you get bias in that the people that think it's okay won't be posting. Now, this is kind of okay, and probably the people that think it's good, maybe not. There are a lot of people that don't think it's good. The JCB tractor is not very popular, and we don't know what the other ones are. And you know, I hate that they do these stupid little riddles. That could be me and how my brain is, but it's like, either just say, you know, either just leave a blank or say what they're going to be, because people are spending money on this stuff. So say what it is or don't. The stupid little riddles don't help, my opinion. Anyway, we're pretty much done with this video and this field. This onion harvester is awesome. Thank you, Mr. Thor, for creating it. It's kind of a result of me whinging in Discord, in Cartex Discord, that we needed an onion harvester, and Mark knocked this up, and it's really good. So if you're doing large amounts of onions and you want an easy way to do them and you're on PC, go join Mark's Discord. I will see if I can remember to put a link in the description. If not, comment and ask and I'll stick it in. I am processing through a lot of videos at the moment, so yeah. Anyway, we need to plough these fields afterwards. We got a lot of onions. We got over 200,000 litres, and I say that because we're about to be full without quite clearing the field. So we're going to get a decent payday off of these 2 fields, and it's going to allow us to plant the crops that we need to run the farm instead of just having a single field, which is cool. Yeah. So hopefully, once I get back from having a holiday, I'll feel less worn out. We'll get back to the kind of schedule that I'm trying to run. But at the moment, I'm just trying to hammer out stuff to keep the channel flowing. But that said, hope you enjoyed this. A little bit of a rant, which some of you do love. Thank you for watching. Comments, questions, thoughts, stick them below. And yeah, 200,000 and 339 litres of onions to sell off in January, I think it is. So that'll be fun to pick up and load and move, and I will see you all next time.